And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Aaron Sanchez gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Digging in, number 3, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Angels, the left fielder, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Digging in, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over .500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off. It's to even the count 2-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels go quietly there. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Now to the plate, Victor
Toronto.
Reyes. He'll lead things
fielder.
off here in the bottom half of the
Victor
first.
Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Here it comes on 1-1. In the air to straightaway right. Ohtani is there, and he has it for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rich. Arena. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line. Ohtani waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the 2nd from Rogers Center with no score. Here's Justin Upton now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Upton.
First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the 1st out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and chopped down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Solarte has a play. And the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
For Toronto, the right fielder, Randall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Kozar. From a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Batting fifth.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight. The ability to use all parts.
In now, Kevin Pillar. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's a perfect 2 for 2. from the stretch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. They'll try it again. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Two and two.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Pilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off for the Angels.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, number 7, Zach Cozart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Cozart stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. In now, Geraldo Valente, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 15 long balls and 38 runs batted in. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Count remains 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Evan Gattis is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box now, Evan Gattis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now that,
boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Number 3 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Mike Trout would be next. Third inning, no score to this point. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A ball and no strikes.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Simmons is off of first with 2 away. That misses. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fouled away. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels are out in front, 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Reyes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Grounded weakly to the left. Tough play for Cozart. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come, as we'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. Into the box now, Richard Arena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Gaddis goes to get it, and the throw is in time. Urena is retired, 2 down now.
The designated hitter.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 3-2 one more time. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We're through 3 north of the border. It's the Angels 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Leading off for the Angels, the first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
And now for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Pitch popped up. Solarte has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Randall Grichuk. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Grichuk is retired, and there's one away.
Batting, first baseman, Jan Hervey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yangervis Solarte. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only: get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners off for second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Stepping in now, Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Solarte at second. Pillar at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now, Danny Jansen, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Trout. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So stepping in, Geraldo Valente. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Geraldo Valente.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Lifted down the line in left. Reyes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Now here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. That's a base hit into left field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, number 3, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. Now both runners are breaking. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
2 men on, 2 out, and standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike now. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1.
Now batting, right fielder.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Aaron Luke trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 64, Aaron Luke.
In now, Shohei Ohtani, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Angels are out in front, 5-1. Leading off the inning, Victor Reyes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simmons is there, and there's 1 down now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Richard Urena.
Ready for another shot now. Richard Urena. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5-1. Ready now, Zach Cozart, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, number 7, Zach Cozart.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Lou, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Payoff pitch one more time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Cozart on at first, nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Glenn Watson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 16, Glenn Watson.
Into the box, Evan Gattis, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in and looking for more, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Reyes sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too high, 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Justin Upton, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Three runs already home here. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Barehanded for one. On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
The first
base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Here comes the payoff pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Guerrero is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Angels lead it 9-1. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 15, Randal Grichuk.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. One out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Jan Hervey.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Number 3 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Not close, it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In now, Gurriel. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Shohei.
Here's the pitch.
Ohtani.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Zach Cozart waits on deck. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Hit hard. But this will be a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard moves over. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 7, Zach Cozart.
Into the box, Zach Cozart, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Pillar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Geraldo Valente.
Now in the box, Geraldo Valente. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Ball 2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Angels are gone in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Stepping in, Danny Jansen.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. This is skied out toward right. Ohtani waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, Richard Arena. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Reyes stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Softly hit to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Next to bat for Toronto, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. From the stretch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Angels are out in front, 9-2. Settling in now, Evan Gattis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Evan Gattis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 3.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, number 3. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. 1-1 to count. Popped up. Solarte over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. So digging in now, Mike Trout singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Trout stands at second with 2 gone. That one's in there. 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off speed.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A two-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The first baseman, number 9.
Sun Hwan Oh enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 76, Sun Hwan Oh.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A bouncer up the middle. Urena has it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 12, the Blue Jays 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. Hitless on the day so far. He'll have a final shot perhaps to extend his hitting streak here. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Standing in now, Randal Grichuk. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, first baseman, Jan-Hervé.
Ready for another chance? Jan-Hervé
Solarte.
Solarte. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because...
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Number 3 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Into the box now, Gurriel. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We've played 8 full. It's the Angels 12, the Blue Jays 3. So striding in, Shohei Ohtani. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Geraldo Valente. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan Gattis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Valente, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And it's fouled away. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Number 3 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Angels are out in front 13-3. Riding in once again, Danny Jansen starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. Ohtani on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, shortstop, Richard Urena.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Urena. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. The pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Lays off 2-2 now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball one.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Urena, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 2 now. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. His second of the game, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Keenan Middleton will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Middleton.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Angels scored a lucky 13 in this one. Tyler Skaggs takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Tyler Skaggs. His record is now 2-3. The loss goes to Aaron Sanchez. He falls to 9-4. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.